Hi learners, let's deep dive into the technical concepts of the network fundamentals. I need three things from your side. Number one, your eyes to focus on the screen. Number two, your ears to hear my voice, and number three, your free mind, which can store the ideas which we are going to discuss now. Most of the time students said to me that you crazy, are you a DJ, or we are focused on that side. But yes, if you want to enjoy the lyrics of the network industry, if you want to enjoy the songs of the ideas which on which IT industry working, so definitely focus for upcoming 5 to 10 minutes, and I promise you will get the basic ideas, you will get the core concepts what's going on in this industry. So we are going to discuss the protocols, okay, in other important logical aspect of the network industry. But before going to understand the protocols, just take the example of the superstore. If you entered into any kind of superstore, it's totally operational. Now focus that there are a number of peoples which are there to make this superstore operational. Number one, their labor, which are moving the goods around the superstore. They are putting the goods into the shelves, or there are number of sales representative who can guide them which item placed at which place, and if you have any issue you can ask them. There are sales representative, those who are there for your help. There are floor managers, there are cash counters, there are other back-end staff working in the godowns to make this superstore operational. Get this example, keep in mind. Take another example. Take the example of your society. If you require any kind of service, there are number of organizations which are capable in their own capacity to provide number of services to you. Let's see, if you want to send any kind of gift to your friend on your friend's birthday or on your mom's birthday. So for that purpose you will call the logistic services in any logistic company in your society. So their writer will be at your doorstep. They will take the gift and send to their destination. And if you want any food related services, so if you are going to arrange party at your home, just call the pizza house. They will provide all the required items to you, or any other food related company which are providing that kind of services. So they will fulfill your all requirements. So you analyze that if you need different types of services, there are different types of companies. If you need different type of service, there are different types of people in the super store. Or you can take another example. If you are in a school, if you are in a college, or if you are in a university, you analyze that there are a number of technical and non-technical staff. If you are talking about your lecturers or your mentors or your teachers, there are number of teachers for individual subjects. Some are there for science, some are there for literature, some are there for mathematics and other subjects. So in the same manner, when we are talking about the network industry, from first session, introductory session, to right now, we are talking that now focus on the focus on the slide. Here you can see that we are talking that these all devices, these end devices, and all these devices are connected with the help of intermediary devices and connected to this internet cloud to access number of resources over the internet. And when you are sit in front of your own desktop or laptop, you analyze that on the same time you are performing number of functions, you are taking number of services from the internet, like you are downloading the files, you are uploading the files, you are sending the emails, you are receiving the emails, you make an audio call, you make a voice call, you can make a number of browsing activities on your desktop machine. So how is it possible that without any labor, without any foundational components of the industry, is it possible? No, it will never happen, because there are also a labor in our own industry which are functioning properly, due to which you are getting all these kinds of services. Let's say at initial we take the example of the superstore. So there are labor, there are supervisors, there are floor managers, there are cash counters, there are other sales representatives. So in the same manner, if we are going to do browsing in our network infrastructure, so we need some kind of labor which can perform this browsing task for us. If you are going to send an email, then again there's a different service, as we take the example of the logistics. So here in our industry we have the protocols. Protocols are basically the army of this network industry, or you can say these are the workforce, or you can say these are the labor of the network industry, or the more suitable word is for is like the workforce. And for individual service we have individual protocol to perform the task. Most of the time when you are going for browsing, so whenever you open your web browser, here if I can explain over here, if this end user open the web browser, and most of the time you realize that when you type only google.com, and at the initial stage there is automatically added an value which is called HTTPS, hypertext transfer protocol secure. So here this is the first protocol which are responsible for web browsing. So whenever you are browsing in the network industry or in the internet industry, there is a protocol which is called the HTTPS. Now in the second phase, if you are trying to accumulate the mail services, you are trying to send an email to your boss or to your colleague or to your friend, there is another protocol which is called SMTP. So we are going to add these protocols, like if we are going for the browsing purpose, we need HTTPS. And if we are going to email sending process, we have another protocol which is called SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol. How cute! How in a standardized manner we define the names, like SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol, to transfer the emails. Okay, if we are trying to receive the emails, so again different service. Remember in mind, different service. Sales representative will perform the sales tasks, cash counter person will only take the cash or return the remaining amount to you. So in the same manner, so if you are receiving the email, so we use POP, post office protocol. Again, the real life in the real life scenarios are totally engaging this digital world scenario. And if we are going to download the files, if we are going to download the files in the same manner, we have FTP, file transfer protocol. That means this protocol is responsible for transferring the files, right? So there are number of other protocols which are performing number of operations in this industry. So keep in mind that that's why I use the word that protocols are the workforce or are the labor of this industry, because every protocol is performed the different function. In the coming sessions we will definitely discuss in detail how they are performing these functions in a standardized way. Right now we just want to get the concept about the protocol. So in this industry, if you are performing number of options, so it totally depends on the protocols. Let's take a few other examples related to this protocol concepts, then we will move forward.